Welcome to the Investment Process Channel. I am C3 Christopher Campbell. This is a channel where we teach people how to create generational wealth through trading. Let's get into week 44. We're going to go over top weekly trades for S&P 500 and NASDAQ for scalping strategies. This is October 26, 2025. Let's get into the trading week. Let's go. Okay, we're going to start out with NAS futures. Here we go. So we see it tried to break the high. But on Friday, it went on ahead and broke the high. It had been moving within this range for probably approximately like 2 weeks. We had that huge sell-off. So glad to see that. What are we looking at here? What was our open? 25, 2283, low 25,509. Oh, excuse me. That's not the low. 25,276. So what is that? About 7 points, 7 ticks, 14, no, 28. So roughly equal low for the daily. See a small, very small wick on there with this gap up. So looking for price to come back into this area. Let's go ahead and look at the monthly overall, see how the NASDAQ futures have been moving. Here's our monthly overall. Very strong bullish candle, came back here, got support for this month, and we see it's been kind of moving its way up. Just keep moving up little bit by little, and this is in a very strong candle. Even with that big huge pullback, see it had that pullback, and it's been working its way back up. Now we have a new high. So let's look at the weekly, see where support will come in. Okay, here we have our support here at our high, 25,179.50. So 25,179.50, we put our support right here. Again, we have our target up here, 26,006. That'll be our next TP after our high here of 25,570, 571. So overall, the market's up. We're glad to see that this price right here, again, with this huge pullback, this is where that big wick came from. Within a week, it pretty much came right back to where it started. And then last week, we had that pull through where price came all the way back up to this area. Even went above this that previous week candle. So that's what we want to see. We would love to see price come back below 25,179.5 to start looking for buys for the week. Let's look at the daily. We have a gap right here for the daily. Here. I think this is our range right here for the daily. Yeah, this is our new range for the daily. This is our low. Prices cleaned up this imbalance right here. Excuse me, this gap up right here. Twice it's revisited. The first time, the first day, and then here again. Looks like even back here. So we see support has come in for that area. That's the reason why we have that high. But yeah, anywhere. Yeah, I would wait to be below 25,179. Below 25,179, I'm looking for buys. Some more bang for your buck. Let's look at the 4-hour real quick. Yeah. Boom. Stop loss below here. That's a pretty good setup. Pretty good setup. So that's what we have for the NAS. Let's go over here to the Dow Jones. Let's look at the Dow. Here we are on the Dow. Again, price has been moving within our daily range. We actually do here. Let's look at here. We do have a equal low. What is this? Open 46,874, low 46. Yep. that is definitely an equal low for this daily here for the Dow, where price just took off on Friday. And as you can see, same thing. The price have been kind of moving within this range. However, the Dow broke its high. Was that on Tuesday? And you see the pullback, and it just took right back off. So exactly what we love to see. Came right back into this imbalance again, revisited it, and took off. We see on Friday it was very aggressive. We did have a news catalyst on Friday, which probably helped it go that high. But as we see, the Dow is overall is up. So it had already broke previous day's high. So with that, with the news, it probably just, made it get there quicker. So let's look at the monthly and see where price can potentially go to and what it's looking like. We need to look at. Here's our monthly. Look like we have support right here. Again, last week was super aggressive with that daily candle. We see it, I bounced, it came right back up. So new high right now. Look at the weekly, see where support come in. So here's our weekly support, is right below the previous high, which is good for us. See price come back into this area and clean this up. That's optimal. We're gonna put a support line here. I thought I already had one. That I might have hit, but nope. What is our high here? 46,915. So 46,915, right? That's where we are looking for any buys below that area. And that's looking good. Let's look at this daily. I want to say this is our new range. This may be our new range. I'm going to leave it here simply because we still had that imbalance. I know it came back here twice, but we have equal lows here right at that support area for the weekly. So price may come below here. It may not, but here's our 50% mark of our daily range. So let's just be looking anywhere below 46,915. We would be looking for buys. We're going to be looking for an hour confirmation. Hopefully it'll be aggressive enough where we'll see that price change, that price shift. So we'll see it's continuing up. So that's where I'll be looking for the Dow. Let's go to S&P futures. Here's our S&P futures. So looking here, again, price has been moving just within this range. Not until Friday, we almost somewhat of an equal low, but Friday it finally broke previous high, closed above it. Then that's what we want to see. Let's go here, look at the monthly, and it looked like we had a what is this, a 4 hour? Yep, equal low. It was in play. I'm gonna leave that there for price to potentially come back into that area. If it doesn't and it just continues up, that's even better. But I'm gonna leave it as if it was in play right now. Oh no. Actually, I'm gonna remove it. We have new ranges right now. New ranges. So looking at the S&P 500 futures, see how aggressive it's been over the past few months from May to October. Have a nice strong bullish candle here, close above. Let's look at this weekly. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Yeah, I can go ahead and remove these. Price has not looked back. It has not looked back. So I guess I could have kept that. We're gonna put it right here. This is our weekly support. We want to see price come back into this area. The high is 67, 66. $66.75. I'll just do 67. Anywhere below that area, we'll probably be looking for buys. So Look at this daily. I am going to, for my range, I'm going to make this our new range. Because of this gap, looks like prices come back into this area twice, and we got a strong it broke this high and the higher high. So super strong candle, super strong price action on Friday. Again, there was a catalyst, there was news. I'm just gonna, again, 67, 67. If price comes back below that area, we should start looking for buys at that point in time. So that's where I'm going to leave it. Again, start looking on your hour for confirmation. Have some alerts set up for 67, 67. Just keep your eye on it. Let's take a look at gold. So gold, man, so it sold off last week. Price is in a discount though. I'm not really mad. Let's look at the weekly. Yeah, weekly price came right back. Let me hide this real quick. Rectangle hide. There you go. So price came right back. Support almost made it down to the bottom of this last week's the previous week's support. Didn't quite make it, and then, you know, buyers jump right back in. But we see gold is not done moving up. Our next target of 4,500 is still in play. Even with that last week, it made a higher high. Even with that, let's look at this daily. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is it. It made a higher high, 43.98, 43.92. Yep, made a higher high. So, and we look, even within this daily, price broke structure. Buyers came back in, tried to sell it off again. Buyers jumped right back in. Gold is not going anywhere. Gold is not going anywhere. And, you know, there's plenty of news on it. Everybody's talking about it now. So gold is not going anywhere. If you have a position and you hold on to it, let it roll. Let it roll. So that's our trading strategy for week 44. Again, this is October 26, 2025. We went over our top weekly trades for S&P 500 NASDAQ scalping strategies. So, hey, manage your risk. This is the end of the month. Again, everything is up. We see price pulling back a little bit, and then buyers are coming back in. Everything is hot right now. So, the trend is up. You should only be getting buying opportunities. I would not be trying to short anything. So just manage your risk in the month strong. It's Investment Process Channel. Have a great trading week.